This is one of
Hello, everybody.
the most revolutionary bike products
100 grams of weight at the back wheel because everything's moved over here. So
we need to get our pedal power from the cranks to the rear wheel somehow. Chains are clearly the most common way to propel us forward, and if you're a subscriber to my channel, you'll have seen that I think belts are perfect for long distance bike travelers. There are far quirkier ways to propel a bike too, including shaft drive, hydraulic drive, and even string drive. In this video, you'll find out all of the reasons why shaft drivetrains have not succeeded in the bicycle world. Make sure to stick around until the end, because we will be using our shaft drive knowledge to assess the interesting new driven drivetrain.
No, this is a really old hoodie that I've had for, like at least 5 years.
But first, what is a shaft drive bicycle? Drive shafts are commonly used in automotive and industrial applications. But what you may not know is that they've been used on bicycles for over 125 years. Instead of using a chain and sprocket setup to rotate the rear wheel, two sets of bevel gears transfer energy to the rear wheel via a drive shaft. The entire drive system is usually housed in an aluminium case that doubles as the right-hand side chainstay of your frame. Shaft drive bicycle manufacturers, who still exist today, promise no exposed moving parts, no greasy or broken chains, and no skipping gears, which all sounds pretty good to me. So why have these drivetrains never taken off? Reason 1. Derailleur drivetrains are exceptional. Derailleurs are undoubtedly the best drivetrain for the majority of cycling applications. They are cheap to manufacture, lightweight, highly efficient, and with over a century of innovation, they work really well too. Derailleurs can also be fitted to almost all bikes. You can easily source replacement parts, and you can find someone who can adjust them in most towns. As a shaft cannot be paired with derailleurs, this is a major reason why shaft drive bikes are not more widespread. But if you prize the ability to go huge distances on your bike with almost no maintenance, or the ability to ride in horrific weather conditions without gear adjustment, gear skipping, or the need to clear debris from your drivetrain, this is where gearbox systems shine, and shaft drive can be paired with an internal gear hub. So, for the rest of this comparison, we will be assuming someone already wants a low-maintenance gearbox bike, but is deciding between using chains, belts, and shafts. Reason 2. The reduced drive efficiency. A shaft drivetrain has a lower efficiency than a chain or belt. The biggest efficiency losses are simply due to the change in rotation direction, once at the crankset and once again at the rear hub. We don't have a lot of efficiency data available here, but in 1983, Josef Keller compared an unspecified shaft drive with a single-speed chain and found a 7% difference in drive efficiency.
I have pretty good news too. Gummy, I don't know if you're all up to speed, but we got a new cat. Adopted, obviously. His name is Gummy. And, Gummy's still afraid and he's still hiding from everybody, but, saw him hiding in, like, the corner and I was petting him and he started purring. So that's nice. I love Gummy.
You see this shit, man?
In the shaft. This was between 50 and 200 watts pedaling output. Friction Facts have tested a single-speed chain to be about 99% efficient at 150 watts, and a belt drivetrain to be 98.6% efficient. Using this current data, it would mean that a shaft drive is around 92% efficient. That said, chains and lubricants in the early 1980s were not as good as they are today, so shafts are more likely to be less than 90% efficient. I know these numbers don't sound like a lot, but let's say a 70 kilogram rider with a 15 kilogram shaft drive bike was riding up a hill with a 5% gradient. After 10 kilometers of riding, or approximately an hour, the shaft drive bike would be 4 minutes behind the chain drive bike. But then again, chains and belts lose efficiency in wet and muddy riding conditions. Friction Facts has found a chain to be 94.4% efficient in muddy and wet conditions, and 92.8% efficient in muddy and dry conditions. So in ridiculously muddy conditions, a shaft could technically work out to be more efficient than a chain or belt, assuming you don't use a chain case. Or another way to look at it, a shaft in good conditions is as efficient as a chain in super muddy ones. Reason 3, the extra weight. A shaft system also requires heavy-duty components, resulting in a weight penalty of 1 to 2 kilograms compared to a chain or belt drivetrain. These heavy components are absolutely necessary, as shaft drivetrains undergo very high torque when a rider starts from a standstill. Torque is a particularly big hurdle on shaft drivetrains as they use small radius bevel gears. This results in much higher forces and distortions when compared to a chain or belt drive. Or to be more technical, the moment arm on a shaft drivetrain is approximately 4 to 8 times shorter than a chain or belt cog, so it needs to be engineered to handle 4 to 8 times more torque. These high forces also put a lot of stress on the bearings and bevel gears, which can wear out very quickly if not engineered to the right specifications. Okay, but what if you don't care about efficiency?
Is there a way to ask you questions in a way that resembles Avi's inbox on Discord? I can't often follow the stream because of... Huh? Okay, love you. Often can't follow the streams because of different time zones. Just message me on Instagram.
Or weight. Reason 4, the gear alignment. Another hurdle for shaft drive systems is gear alignment. In order to reduce wear and increase drive efficiency, there is an optimal distance for the bevel gears to mesh. All bicycle frames flex under a load, but if a frame is not stiff enough for a shaft system, it can result in imprecise gear meshing. A proposed solution has been to use CV joints at both ends of the shaft. This would allow the frame to flex, but would also induce more friction, weight, and complexity. A shaft system also needs to be constructed to very high tolerances to achieve the optimal gear meshing. And additionally, the rear bevel gears need to be easily aligned by the user when installing the rear wheel. Gear alignment is a very solvable problem, but requires the appropriate frame, manufacturing tolerances, and way to achieve the optimal distance between the bevel gears. Reason 5, the proprietary parts. Okay, so you now have a super stiff frame and a shaft drivetrain that's really well designed and manufactured. Shaft drive systems and the frames they're built around are proprietary. This means that if you have a problem with your shaft or can no longer get replacement parts, you cannot switch your drivetrain to a belt or chain instead. Your bike will have a shaft drive until the end of days. Right, before I summarize everything, let's talk about the prototype shaft drivetrain by Driven Technologies. This is a slightly different take on shaft drive, as it transfers power via a series of cartridge bearings that intermesh with 2 circular pinion arrays. An awesome thing about the Driven drivetrain is that it doesn't need to be paired with an internal gear hub, which allows it to theoretically provide a very high drive efficiency in every single gear. Driven are claiming 99% or higher. In comparison, the best internal gear hub that we've collected data on is 92 to 97% efficient, depending on the gear selected. While the Driven drivetrain has been taken up to 45 kilometers per hour on a velodrome, there are significant challenges around making this drivetrain viable in the real world. Managing the low RPM torque is going to be a huge challenge and will require very advanced materials to achieve the appropriate strength and longevity of the pinion arrays. Driven will also need to ensure riders do not exceed the static load rating of the small cartridge bearings too. Driven CEO recently acknowledged these 2 hurdles in an email to Cycling Tips, stating that what we've seen so far is far from the final product, and that he's confident these engineering challenges can be solved. Driven has just received $1 million in external investment, so it will be interesting to see if they can finally get this drivetrain off the ground. And one final note on Driven, creating a rear frame triangle that is stiff enough to achieve precise gear mesh.
What the hell? Truth nuke! 50 state sweep. It was never a meme.
Yeah, I can play some T8 matches with you. Why not? Finn, you stink. Why are you so smelly? No, Inament. What are you doing there? Inament? Inament? Do you have a problem with your shaft? No. My sidecar motorcycle's a shaft drive. Haven't had any issues with it. I love shaft drive bikes. They're so fucking convenient. I love not having to do chain maintenance. That's great. Yeah, dude, Tekken 8 has some of the worst, like, UI and shit for, inviting friends. It's so crazy. I've never seen anything so insane.
Get ready for the next battle. Round one. Fight.
Yay.
Round two. Fight. Round three. Fight. Round 4. Fight.
Damn it.
Round 5. Fight. Round 6. Fight.
Yeah.
Round 7. Fight. Round 8. Fight.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Final round. Fight. Great. You lose.
Yeah.
Round 1. Fight.
What the fuck?
KO. Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight.
Fuck?
Round 4. Fight. Round 5. Fight.
Feel my pain.
KO. 所詮は雑魚だったな。Round 6. Fight. 行くぞ。
What in the fuck? Bullshit! The game fucked me over.
Round 7. Fight.
Wow, dude.
Round 8. Fight. Final round. Fight. You lose. Round 1. Fight.
How's Gummy doing?
Two.
He's doing alright. Still scared, but I was petting him just now and he was purring. Why does all of, like, every single one of his attacks has so much more recovery than Fang? What? Okay, my button inputs aren't working again. Just inexplicably. God damn it!
Round 4. Fight. Round 5. Fight.
Just finish it.
You lose.
Alright, good matches, dude. What the fuck? There we go. Yeah, I play with controller. No, we can't watch the vid from grade A under A about Kamala Harris. Like, I give a fuck what he has to say about the election. Oh yes, thank you. Why in the shit is the default resolution of the game 1440p? Why? Why does it default to that? Holy shit. Yes, use the resolution that doesn't have proper scaling. Fucking brilliant. Oh my god, dude. That is so fucking dumb. What is contrast brightness? I don't know what the fuck that means. Confirm, yes. There we go. Why isn't it working? What do I do next? I selected the fucking options, dipshit. What in the fuck? And now it won't let me go. And it still won't let me go, even when I reset everything. What? Oh my god. Why? The one resolution that doesn't have proper scaling with 1080p or 4K. Holy shit, that's stupid. Yes, thank you. Now all the fucking tabs that I have on my other screen are fucked. Oh my god, that drives me nuts. Like, that actually drives me fucking nuts. What sense does that make? So when you do windowed full screen, it defaults to 1440p? Why? That's just baffling. Like, genuinely fucking baffling. This bodes well.
I still can't believe you went.
So there's going to be a new Gauntlet game in
thinking?
March.
Going to that place. Wish you hadn't got yourself into this mess, but you
Wonder
did.
what that's going to be like.
You can't run forever. I know you were just trying to do right by me, so I need you to do what's right by us. Now, please, Kaz. I am so tired of fighting. I just want it to be over. I want you home. The girls want you home, but if you don't deal with this, then we are done for good. I love you. But I won't wait forever. Suze.
Jesus, Suze.
Girls made you a Christmas card.
Ah, fuck. Merry fucking Christmas.
High or very high. Rain and wintry showers. Poor or...
Shit.
Kaz, Roy's finishing up breakfast if you want something.
I'll be there in a minute, Trots.
Aye, well, dinna wait too long or someone will be off with it.
Aye. All right.
Oh, it's...
Sorry, girls.
It's an Xbox button layout, of course. Because when there's native fucking PS5 controller support on Windows, why in the fuck would you bother programming a profile for the fucking PS5 controller and then confuse the fuck out of you by not making it colored? That explains why the fucking menu wasn't working. Oh my god, the motion blur in this game is fucking horrendous. Like, holy shit, that's bad. I can't even fucking remember.
Aye, quite right, Trots.
Where in the hell am I supposed to go?
Alright, Kaz.
I'm all right. What are you doing up there?
Pipes leaking. If it's not one thing, it's the other. See this whole rig? It's a pile of shite. It's falling apart. And we've only just started drilling. Fucking Cadal. And fucking Rennick cutting corners.
Aye.
Speaking of, you are in the shite, wee man. Rennick got a letter this morning from the mainland and he's been up to high dough ever since. Heard he's gunning for you.
Well, that's just
Yeah, it's a
brilliant.
horror game.
Christ, I need a smoke. Can I find my lighter anywhere?
Take mine. I don't need it anymore, honestly.
You're a fucking lifesaver.
I'm going to get breakfast.
Alright. I'll see you for darts tonight. We'll put a wee picture of Rennick up on the board for you.
Sounds like a plan. See ya.
That's a guy's butt. Can you crouch and see his weenie? Is that a trans man?
This is cozy. Tight bastards.
Very dark in there. Canteen. Alright, fuck.
Alright, Roy?
Cars, me old mucker. I do.
McClary! To my office. That means now, not as soon as you're ready. Now!
Ah, the sweet sound of Davy Rennick.
You think it's the police?
Can't be surprised, Kaz. You heard from Suze?
She's talking about divorce.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kaz. She'll come around.
Not if I get to jail, she won't.
Well, maybe you could have considered that while you were battering Billy Chamberlain's head in.
Cunt slagged off Susie, had it coming.
And there he is. Floats like a butterfly, stings like a bee, and swears like the devil himself. Listen, mate, even if it is the police, maybe it's best to just go back and face it, yeah?
Ugh, I don't know, Roy. I'm fucking scunnered with the whole thing.
The Lord loves you, mate, no matter what. And I'm pretty sure Suze does too.
That's all clear for you now, Roy.
Lovely job, thanks, Dobby.
Oh, Trot says he's left your insulin in your cabin.
Oh, bless his little communist socks. Muchly appreciated. Ta. Remember, life is like football. It's not over.
Until the final whistle. Aye. You're a Barnsley fan, so you're pretty much fucked from the off, right?
Oh, I will see you hand for that, McCleary. Off you trot, lad.
Now, unfortunately, you can't smear poop on the walls in this game, as far as I know. Like, you really should be able to. Trying to understand the controls. And what is there a sprint?
Up and see what the score is.
Am I alright to get by, pal?
It's alright. You have to go around, Kaz.
What, Jake? One of us needs a heat here, eh? Try not taking mine off next time.
After missing it. Not exactly small.
Oh, aye, you're a smart one. Lay it on the deck, eh? Nice and easy. Don't bash it! Fenix just itching to give someone a kicking.
Side. That valve damsel. Just work it, to and fro, steady like. It'll done.
You're thinking we're 20-year-old?
Says the CF.
Aye, I bet they do.
Need a hand there, fellas. McCleary. No, I can scalp in this hero by myself. No, we're all right. Cheers, though.
Fair enough.
You want to transfer here, McCleary? You'd give me less lip.
No. He loves it.
Clary! My office! Don't make me ask
in a better mood today, is he?
He'll be alright, Kaz. We'll get used to it. We all get a turn.
Try not to punch him. No promises.
Give me a minute to check.
It needs fitting again, I can see from here.
Drill crew will love that.
Rennick will love it even more. You're telling him.
I told him last time. This one's all yours.
All right, Roper, what's the problem? Don't usually see you down here.
Drill's acting up this morning. Got the crew running around like blue-ass flies, but they cannot make head or tail of it.
Is that you's behind schedule then?
No, not yet. And not if the gods are smiling on us.
So more fucked than ever.
Not as fucked as you by the sounds of it. Look, you better get up there. The bossman sounds raging.
Well, how long will that take? Orders in, but might be 2-3 weeks before the ship, like. I can patch it, but we'll need to keep an eye. Maybe say a prayer and all. Seems like we keep doing those.
Stay on the path, mate. A cargo hoist will crush you if you get close.
McClary! Jesus, Scooby! Give me a heart attack.
Oh, sorry, mate. Can I ask a wee favour?
What do you need, Scoop?
Oh, could you do me a quick fix on the crew lift fuse box while you're down there?
Aye, no bother.
Oh, you're a lifesaver, mate. And don't let the big man get you down, all right?
Thanks, pal.
I think I'd rather go camping with Harris if I had to choose either. Like, Trump shits himself.
Well, there we fucking go.
Enter!
Ah, Mr. McClary. So glad you could join me, and sorry to have got you out of bed. Shut the door and have a seat.
I'm fine, standing.
Sit your arse in that chair, you fucking liability.
But
I run a tight ship. Do you understand me? A tight ship.
Technically, it's no shit.
Shut your gob, you Ned prick! I am sick to fucking bouking of you wee gobshites messing with my operation. That chef might be a mate of yours, but he does not run things around here. I do. Do you understand me?
All right, why don't you just get on with it?
Don't you answer me back!
You might be the height of shite on shore, McClary, but out here, I am the fucking king. Do you understand me? You bring the police to my door, to my rig.
I can sort this, right? I just need time.
Shut it, you clatty gobshite. I've got here's a man who can make a more positive contribution to this operation than you.
Look, I know.
Shut it! I'm in a meeting. What? Fuck's sake, Gibbo, I don't care. We're on a schedule. It's a fucking drill. You've got a fucking drill, so drill through it. Yeah, well, Roper's a whiny old fud. He's got a problem with everything. I don't care if it feels off. Just fucking do it! Or I'll come down there myself.
That trouble with the missus?
You're fired. You hear me? Fired.
Come on, man. It's only a wee bit of trouble with the polish. I'm good with the lecky. I keep things running. You said it yourself.
Out! Get off my rig!
Aye. A happy New Year to you too, you cunt. Well, no more running for you, Kaz.
You're right, VG. America is stupid.
Let me take a look, Dodo.
American voters are bearish on American democracy, with nearly half saying that our system of government does not do a good job representing their interests. And that's according to a new New York Times.
Like, most people don't even understand how to vote for a candidate that is in their interest. So it's not terribly surprising. Like, they'll vote for Trump, who has values completely opposed to theirs, then they're like, he's not doing what I want him to do. Like, yeah, no shit.
Siena College poll. So let's put this graph up. Let's show you some of these results. It finds that 49% of Americans say that American democracy does a good job representing the people, but 45% disagree and think that it does not do a good job representing the people. And the results are even more interesting when you break it down further in regard to whether Americans are going to believe that the election results are legitimate or not. Now, a majority of voters do believe that the country is plagued by corruption, with 62% saying that the government is mostly working to benefit itself and elites rather than the common good. And Randall Parr, who's a retired farmer.
Yeah, Casey, I just haven't had enough free time lately to fucking learn all of Kazuya's moves and, you know, combos. I've only played Tekken just fighting you.
Farmer in Indiana told the Times that the Washington elite control everything, and the will of the people has been ignored. And it's not just Democrat or Republican, it's the Washington elite. There's just too much money floating around by lobbyists that are corrupting Washington, D.C., and it's tearing us all apart. Randall Parr is incredibly smart and knows exactly what's going on. So when you have the Harris campaign move away from any messaging in regard to economic policies or what she intends to do as president should she get elected, and instead focuses on vote for me because I'm gonna help protect democracy, you can understand why that messaging doesn't work when our democratic process.
Yeah, that's just fucking stupid. Young Turks are fucking morons, dude. Should protein requirements, 0.7 grams per pound body weight, be calculated from lean body mass, total body mass, or at a healthy body fat? If you're not overweight, just calculate it from lean body mass. If you do have a significant amount of extra fat mass, just calculate it from what you'd be if you were lean, like around 15%, 20%.
And they say that America is the great set country on earth, more like the country of content.
It is the most country on earth. Thanks for the donation, Dodo. I wonder if there's like a fucking profile. Oh yeah. There we go. Why? Like, dude, especially considering most of the fucking Xbox controllers on the market don't have wireless, like, built in for PC. Only the PlayStation controller does. Why would that be a fucking default? Ridiculous.
Jesus, Gregor! Gregor! Get away from the edge! Gaz! Gaz! Get back, man! Gaz! Help me! Gaz! Don't let me die, man! Please! I don't want to die! I don't want to die! Jesus, just hang on!
Christ, but you're a right pair. 2 balls in a ball bag.
Now listen, Pat. I promise I'll take care of him. I had a word with our Kieran, you remember him? He knows Billy Chamberlain from way back. Owes me a favour. Reckons he can sweeten Billy up a bit. Come on. Have I ever let you down?
Right, you lost the cake at the wedding.
Now then, that wasn't my fault.
You left it on a bench at Argyle Street.
Aye, you were that bloated you didn't even remember baking the cunt.
Oh, my children, that was before the light of the Lord came to me.
Here we fucking go.
And you, Mr. McCleary, you can fuss and cuss all you like. But perhaps if you went to the Saracens a little less and the Tabernacle a little more, then perhaps you'd not be in this pickle, eh?
Don't look at me. You're the one who decided to spend the next 4 months trapped on a rig with this bampot.
Susan, I promise you, we will get this straightened out.
I will. You'd better.
That's fucking funny. We're playing Still Wakes the Deep.
Guys! Christ! He's gone cold! Shit! Guys! Get his legs! We can't leave him out here! Move! Fuck! Kaz! I think he's deep! We've got you, man, alright? We've got you! He's breathing, thank Christ! Kaz, come on. Wake up, Kaz! Why is he not waking up? Can you hear me? Is he going to die, Brody? Kaz?
Ooh, nice electric heater. Yes. Sweet, sweet electric heat. Oh yeah, that's good and warm. Oh yes, so toasty. Oh yeah, that's good. Wonder if there's any good infrared electric garage heaters. Let's see. Okay. I don't know if I want to get a wall-mounted one. That's 240 volt, though. I'd have to find a 240 outlet. Might just get one of these cheapies. These are nice, but they're 240 volt. Yeah, those good ones are all 240. Vegan Bin Laden donators, have you tried these vegan Israeli snacks before? Do they have kosher markets in Ottawa? those remind me of, like, taquitos. Is that what I'm thinking of? Are they called taquitos? What are they filled with? I swear I've eaten something similar to that. Those look terrible. Peanut snack? Are they like deep fried peanuts? Never had that. Never had that. Potato borecas. That just looks like a... What do you fucking call them? It's just one of those, like, layered pastries. I don't know if there's any kosher markets in Ottawa. I'd have to check. Thanks for the donation, though, Vegan Bin Laden. That Chinese food place that I get food from, that's vegan kosher, and they sell it out of a synagogue. It's really weird.
I need your help here! McCleary! Thank Christ! You alright being up on your feet?
My heat's killing me, but... Aye, I think so. You got me out. Did you get Gregor?
I got you, aye. I couldn't find Gregor. Fuck. I'm sorry, Kaz. Jesus. He's not the only one we lost. Oh, no! Rass is still in there. Why aren't these working? Kaz, I need you to help me. Kaz!
What? Right, aye, what do you need?
The cable's stuck. Go down and release the main brake, then come back up and raise the bell. If you can get it to my level, I think I can get him out.
Aye!
Rafts, it's alright, we're getting you out. We'll be 2 minutes, pal.
Right.
That's it! Come back and winch up the bell now!
What's going on, Brody? What happened?
Don't know. The drill hit something. An air pocket or gas explosion, nobody knows. But whatever it was big.
There's gotta be a monster in
Trust
there.
me. Douglas is trying to find out more. Like if the bear is
That's
even
gotta
safe
be the
now.
monster.
What's wrong with Rafts?
I don't know, alright. Decompression shouldn't be this bad. I shouldn't have let him go down there. I said I'd look after him. I'm here, Rafts. It's Brody. I'm gonna get you out.
Is there anything more I can do?
No, I'll get him. We need to know what's going on up top. You'll need to go through engineering. The way up is blocked from here.
Where's engineering for here? I've never been doing this end before.
The only way you'll get there is to go under the rig. Should be a clearer path down there.
All right, I'll head down now.
Oh. Yeah, anything that's vegan is pretty much automatically gonna be kosher.
over here before it falls apart! Find me inside!
Jesus. What is this stuff? Jesus. Look down. Fucking.
Yeah, I heard about Peanut the squirrel. That was a really, really sad story. Dude, if one of those organizations came to take one of my animals away and euthanize them, they'd have to fight me to the death. Like, they're not taking one of my pets without a fucking fight.
Shite! Fucking see again.
Oh. Wait, what? What did I do wrong? I was holding on to the thing.
Shite! Fucking see again. Christ! Too close. Oh, fucking hell. Just get across. What is that?
Attention, crew of the bearer. There's been a minor drill issue, so for the time being, we are suspending drilling operations until it's fixed. Stand by for further information. This is a temporary drill issue.
Drill issue? Jesus Christ.
Sounds like more than a drill issue.
Finally, something useful.
Oh, sweet. This has to be like 80s for a light like that? Yeah, this has to be like 1980s. It's pretty dark. Am I gonna live stream the election day? I might. You ever had OCD symptoms before, where we have, for example, felt the need to touch a light switch a certain amount of time, or wait for the time to change onto a certain number? I used to have extremely bad OCD when I was a kid. And, I treated it myself. I found out about it later. But I had pretty bad OCD.
Jesus.
Clary. Gaz, over here.
Jesus, Finn. You alright? You look like you've seen a ghost. Who's making that noise?
Gibbo. He's making that racket.
Should we no find him, help him?
No, wouldn't recommend that.
What does that mean?
It means he's no alright. After that explosion, he got oil or some shite on him and just... I don't know. He freaked out. Went for me. He's still out there.
You mean out here? As in out here with me?
Aye, that's exactly what I mean.
Oh, that's just fucking brilliant. You seen anyone else?
I just got here. Where you going anyway?
Back to accommodation.
Listen, you'll have to get through the water tanks to get up to accommodation. And quiet like.
Gotta go all the way up there. Jesus. And what about Gibbo?
Stay the fuck away from him, you listening to me? It's no right, Kaz.
I'm no arguing.
Kaz! Be fucking careful, eh?
Aye. You know.
Fuck.
Fuck. This isn't gonna open. Jesus. Ah!
Wait. Yeah, I'm supposed to go here. This game takes place in 1975, I think.
good will come of this! The fuck is that?
So you can hide. Is that radiation I'm seeing? Yes, I'm very scared. It's a very spooky game. Hope Dodo's okay watching this.
Is this Ben 10, Alien Force the video game?
Yes, it is. Thanks for the donation, Tyler.
Stay away!
What the fuck? What did you do? No! Douglas! Douglas! Oh, Jesus. Can he be? Shit. Oh, God.
Forgot my name vacation donate tellers. You and Frogan have the same dono goal. Haha. Yeah, I guess sort of. Thanks for the donation. Forgot my name vacation.
Can't open it.
Jesus. I need to get warm. Jesus. God, stop shaking. Fuck. Stop thinking about it. Just stop thinking about it. Jesus. Jesus. Right. Right. Is anyone here? Hello? If there's anybody here, fucking say something! McCleary here?
Cass, it's O'Connor. I've got Bruce and Fergus with me. You know what's going on?
No, but we hit something. You need to get out of there.
Don't need to tell me twice. Listen, something's wrong in engineering. It's not safe. We'll go through the leg and come up through the underrick. Rennick better give the evacuation.
O'Connor? You have to go through accommodation. It's all blocked. Do you hear me? O'Connor! I'm going to boke. Christ, that stuff is rank. Roy! No, he's not here, fuck. I have to go around the crew lounge and try the galley. Please, please be there, mate. Trots. 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 Trots, is that you? I can't hear you, man. Open the door. Trots, the door's blocked. I can't get to you. What's up, wee man? You hurt? Jesus Christ. Jesus, Trots! Trots!
Wonder how difficult it is to play pool on a moving ship. Imagine it's somewhat hard. But damn it. Water looks really nice. That's some good water.
Hello?
Man, I'd like to eat some food again.
Bloody hellfire! Get in, quick.
Thank God you're alright. Jesus, what are you doing in here?
What do you think I'm doing in here? What the bloody hell is going on?
I don't know. People are dying, Roy.
Dead? Who's dead? How?
Douglas. Trots, I think. I don't know, it's this thing. I think it's doing something to people. I don't know what to believe, know what I mean?
I really do. I saw something out on the deck. I didn't stay to look, it just scared the shit out of me. I should barricade the door.
We can't hide, Roy. We have to get off this rig right the fuck now.
What, without Rennick say so?
Roy, did you hear Rennick? What, you think we're getting evacuated? He'd want everybody back at work if we were at the bottom of the North fucking Sea.
Right. The lifeboats, then?
Aye. You stay. barricade the door. Let me clear a path, and once we're ready to go, I'll come and get you, right?
I'll be here, don't worry. Getting some extra prayers in.
We're gonna need them.
Guys, you won't leave me. It's bloody terrifying out there.
I'm not leaving you, pal.
I wouldn't blame you if you did, mate.
I mean, you got all the food in here for a start. Listen, get your man upstairs on the case, and I'll see you soon, right?
Lifeboats. Man, that soup looks good. I want those green peas too.
Oh, my heat's pounding.
Jesus.
Is it doing that? Locked. No, this goes outside. It's too dangerous out there.
Yeah, what the shit? That's very strange.
Stuck fast. Jesus. Ah, my heat. Ah, fucking hell. What is that? Fuck. Maybe I can go through the laundry. Fucking thing's locked.
Hello? Anybody in here?
No way through.
Warnings of gales in all areas. The general synopsis at 0600. Depression North Atlantic will move east and deepen. Here is the shipping forecast for the next 24 hours. Viking southwesterly, veering westerly, gale 8 to storm 10.
Shite! I'm not going back in there. Christ. How am I going to get down there?
Hey, BMO.
Shit!
BMO.
Attention crew of the personnel need to get to their nearest evacuation point. Don't you all get too excited now. You'll all be back at work in 15 minutes once I get all this nonsense straightened out.
Fucking bastard. No! No, no, no! Shit! Jesus Christ. Let's not do that again. This isn't gonna open. Oh, come on, you're joking me.
Life raft's fucked.
Oh, thank Christ. Here it is. Okay, right. Looks easy enough.
Remove safety pins from both cradles. Engage brake lever to swing boat into boarding position. Embark. Secure hatches. So remove safety pins.
Halfway out of here. One more. One more. Right. Now the lever. Get it into position. Nearly out of this. Oh, that's just brilliant. Perfect. Now fucking what?
Who's that?
Rennick, it's me, Kaz.
McClary, what the fuck are you doing to my lifeboats?
It's gone. It just fell off into the fucking sea.
You must have done it wrong.
Fuck off, Rennick. You built this fucking thing, not me.
Who's with you?
Roy's in the canteen. Finlay and Brody are alive.
Listen to me, McClary. Get your ass up to the chopper pad, bring anyone else you can find too, and whatever you do, don't touch this stuff all over the bearer.
I can't get back out. There's a safety door, the railings are all gone.
For God's sake, do I have to tell you how to do everything? Give the door a tidy kick at the bottom. It'll open right enough.
What about you?
Just concentrate on getting to the pad. Don't worry about me.
You see, Rennick?
What?
Well, does this mean we're okay, like? No hard feelings?
Get to fuck, McClary, and when you get back, fuck off again. I'd be happy to see you drown, but I'm not having your death on my fucking record.
Go on yourself, you old fud.
Yeah.
Fucking cheap bastard. It's Kaz, Ennis. What's going on?
Jesus, I need help. I don't know what to do.
What was that?
Something's happening to me. Oh, no!
Ennis! Ennis!
Yes, if this happened to me, I'd just beat up the monster.
So much for the fucking lifeboat. Fuck's sake. How the fuck am I going to get him? Fuck, Suze, I'm sorry.
I don't know who the hell Derek Henry is.
Ah, fuck. I need to go around somehow. Stuff is taking over. Christ. Don't fucking fall. Don't fucking fall. What? Jesus. Trots? Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
It's all right. I'll tell you, Simon. There's just a little right.
Fucking move it!
Oh shit! Oh my god! Oh great. Motherfuck.
What the fuck? the door. Freezer vent. Aye.
Cuz, you alright? Jesus, you look terrible.
Do not go down those fucking stairs.
What the hell is going on?
Trots. I think it was Trots. No, it's just fucking horrible, whatever it is. Just stay in here and keep quiet.
Did you get to the lifeboats?
Yeah. Fuck knows if they ever work, but they definitely don't fucking work now. I had a wee chat with Rennick about it while I was out there.
How did that go?
Badly. The cunt still reckons we should get to the bird.
You think?
You got a better idea?
Cuz, mate, I'm not going to make it over the deck. I'm not feeling so good, pal. I think I need my insulin.
What? You're fucking kidding, Roy. Now?
Oh, I'm sorry to inconvenience you, Mr. Bloody Fit and Healthy. I tell you what, I'll have a little chat with my pancreas, shall I, and tell it to pull its socks up.
All right, fuck's sake. Could you not just eat some fucking jam or something?
Oh, bloody hell, the man's a medical genius. I'll get on the blower to Dr. fucking Spock and tell him not to panic. We've solved diabetes here.
It's fucking McCoy. No Spock. He was the pointy-eared cunt. You think you can manage to get to your cabin? You've some in there, aye? I'll get to the helipad. Make sure that cunt doesn't try leaving without you.
All right. I'm not useless. I can get there. Listen, when you get to the chopper, tell Archie to radio in the support ship. We need all the fucking help we can get, Kaz.
All right, big man, all right. Just be careful, okay? My girls need their godfather in one piece. I don't like the sound of that. Whatever it is. I have to get across to the bird. Thank Christ, I can barely see the lift to get there with this fog.
All personnel, this is an evacuation order. In case I wasn't clear enough the first time, that means get to the helipad now. It's your responsibility to get there, and we will be leaving with or without you. So move it.
That bastard thinks he can fucking leave us. Sunil. What the fuck happened here? No! 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 Help me! Jesus! Dobby! Christ almighty! Cuz, Jesus, Ennis. What you doing up there? That thing will see you.
That thing. It's Muir, cuz. It's fucking Muir.
Muir? Jesus.
Christ! I don't understand, cuz.
Listen, we have to get to the helipad, all right?
I tried talking to him, but he
came for me. Like, he didn't care me at all.
It's no him anymore, Innes. There's nothing we can do but leave. Save who we can.
Aye, you're right. But the only way up is the crew lift. He won't let anyone leave.
Then we need to get past him.
All right. We'll see you there. But hey, don't be a hero if he hears me, all right?
And then don't let him hear you.
See you at the lift.
Please! I can use a heartbeat!
Shit.
Need to keep quiet.
No, you bastards, you did that! Where's everyone running? No one wants to help. Where are you going? I need to help. Help me! I need help. Why are you help?
Jesus. There's the lift. Not far now. Christ, Dobby. Kaz.
Christ.
You alright? Can you get out?
No. Muir was coming at me. I just froze. I didn't ken how I got myself in here, but the cargo hoist came down and we're right crabs in a creel now.
Are those the hoist controls behind the fence? Maybe I can shift it.
All right. You're a good lad, Kaz.
Fucking hell.
Who's there?
Oh. I have to get... Okay. I see. Oh, shit.
That's loud. Go on, Ennis.
Come on, lad, come on! Shit! Hold on! God! No! Christ, no! Jesus!
I like this game so far, it's neat.
We should go back and get them! Like hell we should! You saw them! They're gone! Get a move on! Archie! Rennick! We have to give them more time! You told them to come! What I told them is that we are leaving! And we are leaving! Now! Rennick! I'm right here! Archie, stop! Wait! Wait! Fuck! Bastard! You lying bastard! Where are you going? Jesus Christ! I can't fucking die here. Christ.
What a fucking asshole.
Come on! Come back! Hey!
Crowspiracy is now free to watch. Free where?
Should have kept better than to let you two out together. The two greatest minds of your generation united over a bucket. Nobel Prize committee will be warming up their checkbooks already. You seriously think if you leave the country this'll all just blow over?
No one's going to chase me out into the middle of the North Sea.
My mum always said I'd married beneath me, Kaz, but I thought you were smarter than this.
I'm fucking doing my best.
No, you're not doing your best. What do you know about oil rigs, you roaster?
Good with the lecky.
Terrace houses, Kaz, flats, maybe a shop, if you're feeling adventurous.
Roy's put in a word. He said I'm up to the job.
Oh, for God's sake. Roy's a cook.
He's a chef.
He's a cook.
It's just for a few weeks. We'll just let it cool down a bit. Then I'll call Billy Chamberlain and have a word. Talk him into dropping the charges.
If you run the police, I'll give you the jail for sure. When are you leaving?
Tomorrow morning.
You are shitting me, McCleary. It's the girls' school concert.
I'm fucking scunner, Suze. What do you want from me?
I'm just saying this, Kaz. If you leave us, if you run, if you go, then we are done. You hear me?
Oh, don't say that. I'm here. Suze. Fucking hell. I'm losing my mind. Now fucking what? Hello?
Kaz, it's Brody.
Jesus, the fucking chopper, man.
Aye, I saw it. Did you get to the lifeboats?
Aye, they're busted. Fucking Cadal. Mechanisms are completely fucked, cheap bastards.
Denny's flat, McCleary. Just listen, here's what I need you to do. I need you to get to the radio room and call the support ship.
It's fucked, man. The fucking crane fell on it. Hello? Hello? Shit. Hey.
It's Brody.
I know who it is, you daft prick.
Listen, that's the generator's failing. If they cut out, we'll be on emergency batteries so the radios won't work.
You're not listening. The radio room is gone.
Christ, man, there's other radios, but only one set of Jennies. If they fail, you're going to need to head down there and manually restart them.
I'm not going down there again. Fucking gibble.
Kaz, if the lecky cuts out, you won't have a choice.
You go and do it.
No, Kaz, I'm busy. You need to get to the Jennies and stop them from shorting. Got it?
Jenny's. Right. Brody. Shite!
I can't go to the bar and tell the huzz that I'm a plumber. They ain't gonna be impressed. Advice. Tell them you're forklift certified.
Here's the link to Crisspiracy on YouTube if you want to watch it on your spare time. I don't think you could get away with watching this on stream without a copyright warning. Lol, it was a great movie BTW.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch that on stream, that'd be stupid. But thanks for the donation, dude. I'll watch that later.
Hello? Anyone in here? McCleary here.
Christ, Kaz. He's here. He's in the wall.
Oh, easy. What are you on about? Who's here?
Under the admin module. He's under us. He's coming back. He's gonna kill me. He's gonna kill me.
Fuck.
What's your view on leasing a car with components from animal products? The fuck do you think it is, dude?
Locked. Christ! Ugh.
What in the shit?
Good morning. Here is the shipping forecast for 0630 on Tuesday, December the 23rd, 1975. First, gale warnings. There are warnings of severe gales in Fair Isle, Hebrides, Bailey, Faroes, Viking, Forties.
What the fuck happened in here? Hello? Can't open it.
That's weird.
No, locked.
Jesus fucking Christ!
Fuck. Where in the fuck do I go? What? Apparently not. Oh, no. There we go.
Where's he fucking going now? Oh, shit. Jesus Christ, that fucking bastard!
Yes, leasing a fucking car with leather is not vegan, you retard. Stop asking that.
Oh, come on, you're joking me. Here I fucking go!
Okay, that's right.
Here I fucking go! Bruce! It's Kaz, where are you?
Lost O'Connor! You hurt his leg! Swim!
Bruce, tell me where you are! Bruce, can you hear me? Jesus Christ! Shite!
This game is called Still Wakes the Deep.
That's gas. There must be a valve somewhere. I need to shut off that gas valve. Fuck.
What in the fuck? Why?
Need to shut off that gas valve first. gas. There must be a valve somewhere.
I just got in. What game is this? It's Still Wakes the Deep.
Lady.
Finlay. Jesus, am I glad to see you.
Aye, you and all.
Fucking Rennick nearly had me. He's changed. He's fucking vicious.
Doesn't sound like it's changed much to me. Have you seen anyone else?
Brody. He sent me down here to restart the Jennies.
The generators, aye. That's where I was headed.
But the lights are on.
Right, we're an emergency battery system, no. There's not got any hold for long. The beer is taking a lot of damage, the infrastructure's compromised.
That's just brilliant. So how do we get the Jennies working?
Right, well, first thing, get in that cabin over there and reset the protective relay. That might kick the Jennies back on. Go on, see what happens.
This guy can fit in very small places.
Ah, ya beauty. At least that works. Better tell Finlay. Fucking thing's locked.
I want an Impossible Whopper and some vegan buffalo boneless wings. I think I would also appreciate that. So it sounds like the generator's turned off again. And it doesn't look like we can switch it back on. That's interesting.
Oh, aye, worked like a charm.
Shit. The generator must have tripped because of a fault somewhere.
Aye, and the relay will just keep resetting until we fix it.
We'll need to restart the generator manually.
Right, where you go then?
There's two jobs here, McCleary. The Jennies and the fault. You deal with the Jennies and I'll find the fault.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, but the generators are that way.
Well, I'm no fucking going down there.
Have you got a better plan? No? Aye, well, I fucking didn't think you would have somehow. Fucking got on with it!
Aye, where you go then?
Mud handling.
Right, where's this generator? this one open. No chance. Oh, fuck me. Fuck is that?
How does that hurt you? Fuck is that shit? Okay, I guess that's just a hiding spot. Yeah, I'm gonna have a break before the non-gay stream.
That must be it. A wee hut over on the other side. No far now.
Well, that was an oopsie.
Pipes always rattling. Fucking Christ.
Jesus, what the fuck? What is it hitting? I don't even know where the fucking thing is. Where the fuck do I, like, go from here?
Jesus, don't fuck it up now. In order. Come on. Right. The generator switches should be around here somewhere.
Carjacked any tellers, look at how fucked America is right now, lol.
Mark Longo says he was blindsided on Wednesday morning when agents from the State Department of Environmental Conservation came looking for his famous squirrel.
I was just going through my daily routine of feeding all of our 71 rescue horses at our nonprofit animal rescue. Midway through that, a line of DEC officers, about 6 to 8 of them, showed up and gave me a warrant for a squirrel and a raccoon.
The search warrant said Longo was in unlawful possession of wildlife. He says agents ransacked his property for 5 hours until they found Peanut and Fred the raccoon.
Oh,
Which
poor
Spider-Man
Peanut.
is. Also play Sparking Zero.
Yeah, I'll play Sparking Zero eventually, don't worry. It's Spider-Man 3. Thanks for the donation, faggot. Poor Peanut and that raccoon.
Complied. We weren't allowed to move. We were police escorted into the bathroom. Mind you, this is a search warrant for a squirrel and a raccoon. And I feel like this was a little bit of an overkill.
Longo says he was working on the necessary paperwork to be able to legally own Peanut as an educational animal.
You're not only hurting my family by taking Peanut away from me, but you're also hurting the organization that we started on the back of a rescue squirrel. We named this organization Peanut's Freedom Farm because he has been such a big portion of my life and so many people.
Oh, what a sweet squirrel. Poor Peanut.
Stop playing this boring fucking game and do something more entertaining like sleeping on stream. React to clips of Destiny debating many people on Jubilee because he gets owned by at least 3 of them. I can't wait to see your face when Trump wins.
I can't react to Jubilee videos on stream. They get copyrighted. But, thanks for the donation, faggot. I don't think Trump's gonna win. It's not looking great for him right now.
Around the world. You know, we promoted the fact that squirrels are not good pets. They don't deserve to be inside, but there are rare occasions where you stumble on an animal that unfortunately can't survive in their normal habitat. That's the only reason why Peanut was ever a rescue animal.
Longo says he rescued Peanut 7 years ago in New York City after the squirrel's mom was hit by a car. He says he rehabbed Peanut and tried to release him into his
Oh, Peanut's so beautiful.
backyard. But Longo says Peanut never developed the instincts to survive outside. After Peanut was attacked by an animal and lost half his tail, Longo let Peanut live in his home.
And then he became best friends with my cat. So that's when we turned to social media. We
Oh, look at him. Oh my god, what a sweetie.
put some funny and silly videos out there, and the internet loved him. He
Oh
became
my
the world's most
God.
famous squirrel. Peanut racked up a combined 3 million followers on TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Longo says he believes
Dude, what a beautiful, beautiful baby.
Peanut's fame led to someone filing a complaint.
I'm no expert in anything involved.
Dude, what kind of fucking shithead would file a complaint against this guy? They need to be hunted down.
Politics of the state, but they sent 6 to 8 officers to my house from Albany to confiscate a squirrel and a raccoon, and it was signed off on a search warrant. So just that in its sense, to say that is one of the most shocking things I could say, in my opinion, is we just used resources and spent an entire day sitting 2 people who run a nonprofit animal rescue and treat them like criminals.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about
Yeah, that's fucked. Also, just curious, why do you have another upcoming stream coming up at 6? Money? Also, hope you're well, by the way. Might be visiting Alaska soon and watching grizzly bears. Alright, well, have fun with that. Thanks for the donation, dude. Helipad, drill, marine control. No, Grant. Great, $20. This fat Texas bitch is the one that reported Peanut. This is the woman who reported Peanut the squirrel. She bragged about it on social media. Monica Kresler, who lives in Texas, is the one who called in the complaint about Peanut, who lived in New York. She saw videos of him on the internet. Monica Kiesler's photography studio is located in Longview, Texas. And also has a syrup company. Wow. She has I Hate Squirrels in her IG account. Just posted 1 hour ago on her Facebook page about squirrels being not wanted. I hope a good Samaritan takes her out of the gene pool. What a fucking piece of shit scumbag. That is someone who I think we can all agree does not deserve to live. I rarely ever have this position, but I'm glad she's getting doxxed. She's one of those rare occasions where she deserves it. Thanks for the donation, Gray.
Kaz, are you there?
For fuck's sake, maybe no jump out at me. Have you no seen a dare?
Oh, it's that prick. He's away in mud handling by the sounds of it. Listen, we are in business.
We've gone from full power to batteries to sitting in the fucking dark. What are you all about?
Oh, and getting in a stushy is going to help us, is it? Just get that generator running. It's out on the floor. The key for it should be in there somewhere. I'll be out here looking for the fall.
We'll be looking out for a dare as well, alright? No, I've not found the key yet. Can't start the Jenny without it. Ah, no way through.
Is that a glitch?
This isn't gonna open.
How am I supposed to get out of here? The only two exits are blocked.
No, locked.
It's not letting me go out there. Oh, the key. That's where the key is.
Got it.
Give me a fucking break.
See where the fault is? It's blowing a fuse back in mud handling.
Mud handling? Is that not where a dare is?
Kaz, it's coming back. You need to move. Get back to mud handling and fix that fuse.
Turkey Tom is a cuck, Donny Tillers. This is a documentary about your boy Tommy. He's a racist piece of shit, and he is also a cuck.
All right, guys. Well, listen, I've got some experience on YouTube, so now I've got to come out with one simple message while I eat this pizza. If you watch these videos I make, I hate you, okay?
Turkey Tom, or Tom Dark, however you wanna call him, is someone that if you are into drama and commentary videos, I am sure I need not to make an introduction. But just in case you don't know who this guy is, I will give you the Cliff's Notes. So Tom is one of the biggest drama commentary YouTubers nowadays on this platform. He has well over 1 million subscribers.
That looks very difficult.
Subscribers between 4 channels that he runs, and he has a very big fan base, which probably would cancel me for making this video, but I am crazy like that. Tom is also known for having Lego hair and looking like a Playmobil. Like every commentary YouTuber, Tom is someone that usually calls out people on their bad behavior, yet he has had quite a lot of moments when he himself got involved in some really shady stuff, for which I do not think he has been held accountable, or at least not enough. I mean, the guy is really successful, and like I said, he's one of the first people to point his finger at others. But before starting, this is not as far as I know, he has never actually apologized for any of his fuck-ups. And most of the times where he got caught with his pants on fire, his friends who happen to be very prominent in the commentary community helped him to get out of trouble without Tom facing any consequences. So I want to get this one out of the way quick, because it is probably the one thing that everybody knows about Tom being unhinged. When he was just starting his YouTube career, Turkey Tom was just a kid. I think he was like 16 or 17 when all of these allegations started to surface about him being a horrible racist. The whole beef started with this other guy named D'Angelo calling him out for making some racist jokes in one of his...
Here we fucking go, dude. I think if Turkey Tom was racist and didn't like black people, probably wouldn't have worked with me. And I mean, he seems to also not be an anti-Semite. Seeing the Jewish thing here.
Videos. This video popped up in my YouTube recommended called YouTube Sponsors. It's from the YouTuber Turkey Tom, and I clicked into it because it was there and I was bored. The video was mostly about YouTube sponsors, but I know.
By the way, D'Angelo Wallace is a lying, manipulative sleazebag.
Some weird stuff in there.
Hello, and shalom, my brothers. Being a merchant, an accumulator of wealth to hide away from my fellow man and look down upon the writhing masses in shame. Is making money fun for me? I mean, maybe a little bit, but it's more fun to burn bridges with any chance of future success that I would have.
The weird Jewish stereotyping was completely out of left field. Shalom, I'm a Jew. I like money. I collect wealth. Ben Shapiro, money.
So yeah, basically Tom got called out for being anti-Semitic by D'Angelo, which I mean, I get it. He was throwing all these stereotypical jokes about Jews, which is not a very good look.
And the thing is, Tom is completely aware of how he came across because he even included this clip.
Yeah, drop him. He's a racist and an anti-Semite.
So I did exactly that. I went to Twitter and I pointed out the anti-Semitism. So the YouTuber Turkey Tom threw a bunch of anti-Semitic imagery in his latest video, and it resulted in a comment section full of anti-Semitism. Wow. If you have to rely on racism for YouTube engagement, A, accept that your content is trash, and B, go screw yourself.
Anyway, so then Tom would answer D'Angelo, claiming that he's not an anti-Semite, to what D'Angelo would answer. I think that you're either an idiot or pretending to be one, but your comment section is filling up with anti-Semitism for a reason. If that's the crowd you want to associate with, go for it. But just keep in mind that sane people have zero tolerance for your bullshit. Anyway, so here's where this story starts to get interesting, because at this point is where we get introduced to Tom's Avengers little group that basically helped him out through the times that he f***ed up and needed to get his ass covered. So the first person to jump in and try to defend Tom was Boblax. Yeah, the let me speak guy.
Let me speak!
Anyway, we have all seen now how Boblax ended up becoming a lol cow by his own hand, but at that time he was part of Tom's group of friends, which included other people like Nicholas the Oreo, Augie, and for what I could see, Willie Magshow. I mean, about Willie, I'm not sure if they were friends, but he did jump in and try to sweep for Tom when he was catching heat. Anyway, so Boblax would call out D'Angelo for his tweets. Damn, I thought you were pretty cool, but now you're lying about what Turkey Tom said in his video, and falsely accusing him of promoting bigotry.
I may be misremembering, but is Turkey Tom part Jewish? I'm pretty sure he has family members that are Jewish. I might be misremembering.
That's pretty fucked up. So basically Tom's biggest reason to be mad was himself interpreting D'Angelo's tweet as if he had said that Tom was a racist, which is absolutely rich if you know the rest of the story. So after that, D'Angelo got in touch with people that were close to Tom to try and see if he was indeed not a racist, but to D'Angelo's surprise, this would not be the case.
After my initial tweets, people who knew him personally came to me and said he's casually discriminatory in everyday conversation, both publicly and privately. Now, initially, I was just sent screenshots where someone had collected instances of him saying the hard R N-word in a group chat with a bunch of weird censor.
Oh, ooh la la.
As awful as this looked, it didn't really prove anything besides the fact that he says the N-word casually.
D'Angelo says that this doesn't prove anything, but dude, I mean, what other explanation do you have for the screenshots? Like, what the f***, dude? Especially knowing how Tom looks, like, bro is...
Oh no, he said the N-word. That proves somebody's racist.
Wider than Boogie's 2988 teeth. Edgy or not, he should not be saying the N-word that casually, or at all for that matter. I mean, he just needed to add watermelon to that sentence to make it the most racist statement of all time. Anyway, but apparently, just as it was foreshadowed, Tom was not focusing his...
Please explain to me why he's willing to work and associate with me. Why did he give me good money for that interview if he hates black people?
Edgy humor with black people only. Just like on that video he got called out for, he was also making jokes about Jews. Yeah, I mean, it's not like the most damning screenshot of the bunch, but still, why even make that?
Yes, neutering companion animals is moral. Thank you for the dumb question.
Joke did. Anyway, Tom just wouldn't stop talking about N-words, and he would get caught posting this on Twitter.
Do you think it is morally wrong to say the N-word as a white person in a non-derogatory context?
I mean, dude, there are hundreds of thousands of words in the English language. Why are you so obsessed with that one, dude?
And recently, I've been getting comments telling me to stop saying the word retarded and stop making fun of people and using homonyms. I honestly never thought I would see these. I thought it was an accepted part of the internet culture at this point.
And well, I have to admit, I am guilty here of using the R-word, and I didn't actually think it was a slur, but then when people told me about it, I accepted it. Like, dude, there are many other words you can use to make your point too.
Wow, this guy is a cuck. What a fucking weak little cuck. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize word was offensive. I don't use word anymore.
Goofball. And then, of course, there's this. Burn that, and you can imagine what comes next. Anyway, so after learning how much of a racist piece of garbage Tom was, D'Angelo doubled down on his opinion on Tom.
And I called it. I said, Happy Thanksgiving. We're eating turkey Tom. He thought we wouldn't be able to see his racism through the thin veil of comedy. Meanwhile, he's doing this in everyday conversation. So allow me to repeat from yesterday when you tried to gaslight me. Go F yourself. And to that tweet, I attached my favorite screenshots, which were, my new name is going to be Nickers I hate. Oh well, I'll eventually call someone a nigger too many times, or I'll bully someone enough. I doubt you'll hate me. Niggers don't talk, they just say chicken. That one is actually funny in its absurdity. And don't pretend like it's something for your fans, lol. It's
This is the proof that he is racist, apparently. Literal just rage-baiting jokes designed to just trigger people like this.
It's just a tip jar of free G's with deep pockets in regards to his Patreon.
So after getting absolutely owned by this grandpa-looking dude, Tom would come out with the most stupid answer of all time.
Once again, Tom responded saying, damn bro, DM messages that are a year old, very classy. I'm edgy, probably too edgy, but I'm not racist.
So let me get this straight. Being edgy means that you can throw slurs left and right and you get the pass just because you're an edgelord? Even for a 17-year-old, that sounds super idiotic. I mean, I know I wasn't calling people ninjas just because I thought it was...
Just saying a racial slur in any context was hilarious. But nowadays, I think I've refined my epic and edgy sense of humor a bit more.
Whoops, I thought that was on my private account. I'm sorry. Tom.
Really trying to do with Tom.
Like, bro was sweeping for Tom so hard, not dissimulating even a little bit.
Care about racism.
Literally says this to a black guy, by the way.
This is about you out in the big bad racist Nazi turkey Tom and collecting your flipping
hipster did. Whole thing. He would later upload all of this on a server that they shared with Bianca. Anyway, this absolute creep who goes mania personality.
Super base moment.
So another huge L that Tom took was when he decided to cover the Bianca Devins case. Now, by internet standards, this is already ancient history, so most of you might not know what this is, so I will give a brief summary of the case, and then we will move on to Tom's coverage of this. Bianca Devins was a woman that struggled with several mental illnesses like depression, mania, personality disorder, between others. Due to her having a really hard life in the real world, she decided to create an internet persona that helped her cope with all of her problems. Basically, Bianca became a popular Igor, which would get the attention of a lot of people. Sadly, this included horrible people as well, which ultimately would be the cause of her demise.
Today, we're heading out to Utica, New York, where we'll hear all about how one obsessed fan infiltrated Bianca's real world and brought about the tragic fate of a promising teen.
Sometime after, she would start having conversations with this absolute creep who goes by the name of Brandon Clark, who apparently was really obsessed with her. Just like many stories of this kind, this would have a horrible ending, with Bianca's life being taken by this subhuman because he was jealous of another guy that apparently Bianca kissed. I have to point out that Bianca and Brandon were just friends, so basically him being jealous was completely unjustified since they were not even in a romantic relationship. So this piece of garbage got so jealous that he ended up murdering Bianca in a very gruesome way, which I would definitely not go over in this video, but if you're interested in knowing more about the case, you can just search it up here on YouTube. So after ending Bianca's life, this creep would take pictures and record the whole thing. He would later upload all of this on a server that they shared with Bianca. Anyway, this absolute coward tried to off himself but failed, and he ended up getting a sentence of 25 years to life in prison.
It's never been enough. It's never been adequate. I felt to really convey my emotions and to apologize. How do you meaningfully apologize for doing something so horrible and so irreversible? That's the worst part, is that I can't take it back now. I want to, I wish I could. I would give my life in a heartbeat to Bianca if I could. And I can't. Every day I wake up and I wonder how she would have spent that day if she were still here.
What a lying sack of shit, dude. Anyway, but now that you have some context, guess who was one of the many YouTubers that covered this situation? Yup, you guessed, our friend Turkey Tom. But Tommy wanted to stand out from other people covering this case, and despite all of the evidence against that murdering piece of shit Brandon, and despite him literally posting what he did and pleading guilty, Tom for whatever reason decided to go against the tide, and he literally started his video like this.
But I also think there's probably something to be learned from this case. While much of the sensationalized media painted the story as a case of an angry white male stalking and murdering an innocent girl, looking a little deeper into the story can easily be shown that it was a bit more complex than that.
Like, dude, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now. There's no way your opening line was that. To be fair, he immediately said that the purpose of that video is not to say that Bianca deserved what happened to her, but throughout the rest of the video, that's not really the vibe that Tom is giving. By the way, this guy showed how little decency he had back then and decided to include one of the pictures of Bianca's body with her head almost falling out of her shoulders.
On July 15th, photos were posted to social media platform Discord from the account of Brandon Andrew Clark, a 21-year-old man from Cicero, New York. Users soon realized that the pictures were of Bianca, who had been extremely active in a few online communities. He posted the same picture to his public Instagram account with some rather disturbing captions, a few of which being, "Here comes hell," and "I'm sorry, Bianca."
He did blur the picture, but you can still make out what was going on. Obviously, I'm not going to show that here because
What? He's crying about a censored photo?
unlike Tom, I still have some decency left. Anyway, so Turkey Tom would then go on a tangent and start yapping about how...
So, okay, I love this. This dipshit is moralizing about showing a censored photo of a dead body. You want to bet this guy isn't vegan and, like, posts what he eats to his, like, Instagram page? So, oh my god, how could you show dead body? That's disgusting. And then, like, this guy online goes everywhere, like, posts fucking, you know, animals that are being killed, mutilated, and turned into food for him.
Media was trying to push a narrative that women are scared of men for doing stuff like this.
Violence of this nature. Examples like stories like Rip Bianca are the reason why women fear men on a daily basis. This guy stalked her, was obsessed with her, then killed her for denying his advances, and then posted all of this on his IG. So when you say, well, why don't you just say no, this is why.
And honestly, given the information that these people had, I can't exactly blame them for believing this. And I'm not here to cast shade, which, believe me, I love doing. I've accumulated over 100,000 subscribers from doing just that. But that's not what we'll be doing here today. Those relying off of early information were pretty quick to judge the situation based on 1 or 2 screenshots, or simply reading a headline and posting their hot takes on Twitter.
Excuse me? Did you really say based on 1 or 2 screenshots? No, dude. People were judging the situation on the fact that this absolute piece of shit decided to take someone's life on a really horrible and brutal way because he was jealous that this woman liked someone else. Like, what the f, Tom? Being under 20 does not excuse you from having this absolute stupid take. Anyway, so Turkey Tom goes on for like 10 minutes trying to justify his stupid take by saying that Bianca was sending some porn pictures to men in order to manipulate them so she could get stuff like drugs.
Passing some of the blame onto the culture of these sites and taking it off of Bianca. In these communities, she was known for sending sexually explicit pictures to other online users constantly, as well as reportedly lying about her age online to get adult men to engage in sexual conversations with her, and then revealing her true age and explaining that if they didn't either give her money or narcotics, she would report them to the police. While you could of course say that these men were dumb for just trusting a random girl online and that they should have simply avoided her unless they had full proof that she wasn't underage, it's still important to acknowledge that Bianca did this specifically with the intention of manipulating these guys. It's not so much that you should feel bad for these adult men, but rather that these actions still speak volumes about who Bianca was as a person.
He then goes on to show a bunch of screenshots.
That sounds like a perfectly reasonable take. Like, look, just because somebody is underage, that doesn't mean they can't do scummy, fucked up shit.
That allegedly show how unhinged Bianca was trying to manipulate people.
There are a number of screenshots that have been posted online of conversations with her where she was manipulating people she was in relationships with and could be seen to have an extremely abusive personality. Here, we see her revealing to her boyfriend that she did not care about him and had been cheating on him with a number of other guys. In this screenshot, we see her doing more of the same to someone she had slept with. In this screenshot, she explains a large amount of her tendency to use people comes from a constant seeking of validation.
However, said screenshots have supposedly been debunked. It is said that this was a fake account posing as Bianca. Nevertheless, I have not been able to corroborate this statement, so take it with a grain of salt. Anyway, let's say it is true and she was actually a charitable person as well. Does that mean that she had it coming? I mean, Tom said that he doesn't think that she did.
That's not what he said. He was just showing that this is not an innocent person.
But what are we to take from all of this so-called evidence he is showing? And to make the matter even worse, he would then claim that the criminal that actually murdered this woman was allegedly not such a bad person.
Moving on to Brandon, social media perception of him being nothing but a creepy incel who was stalking her online was also refuted by multiple family members, including her sister, who said the following. And although somewhat unverifiable, a friend of Bianca's also came out to say something to the same effect, strengthening the case that Brandon and Bianca were rather close.
But just wait, because Tom would have yet another great take.
It has almost nothing to do with any kind of toxic masculinity. Brandon himself was not an incel. He killed Bianca out of jealousy. Not jealousy because he was a man. A girl in his mental state would likely have done the same thing Brandon did.
I just can't believe this guy. Like, dude, why are we talking about toxic masculinity or if this guy was an incel? I tell you what this guy was. He was a murderous piece of shit and a coward that tried to suicide so he wouldn't get his sorry ass thrown in jail.
And as for Bianca and what happened to her, it's obviously disgusting to say that she got what she deserved. She did not deserve to be murdered for what she did. However, is it completely unreasonable to question whether or not she contributed to the likelihood of this happening? Bianca was effectively an e-prostitute who was selling nude pictures of herself to men and leading on a number of them, and using them for her own gratification. She recklessly promoted an image of herself online that attracted a pretty gross crowd of people.
Dude, no shot. Imagine editing.
Again, if these allegations are true, what she was doing, yeah, I mean, that's not an unreasonable take.
In this, rewatching it, thinking, hell yeah.
This is like, this reminds me of, you know, like those crazy stories of like girls taking random rides from like these creepy ass like 50-year-old dudes who have like no teeth. They look like they're fucking meth addicts, and they have this like rusted out truck, and they just take a ride with these people, and it's like what the fuck do you expect?
This is absolutely based, and then uploading it to YouTube. Well, I guess there's a reason why he decided to delete this video. Well, I don't even know how we can follow up after that, but somehow we will. Because sure, you can make the argument that Tom was just young and stupid, and based on what we've seen, really stupid, but time kept passing by, and it seems that Turkey Tom didn't make that much progress. Well, at least nowadays, he's not making crazy claims the likes of what we've just seen. But anyway, the next big drama, he got involved where he took yet another big fat L, was the whole pyrocynical situation. So just like the last one, this is yet another rabbit hole, and I will do my best to cover every relevant aspect of it without making this video last 4 hours. Pyrocynical is another huge commentary YouTuber with millions of subscribers, but just like almost every YouTuber, he had a dark side. Well, I don't even know if calling it a dark side is actually right. I mean, this guy was just weird as hell. He had the most embarrassing and freakish fetish I have ever heard of, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Everything started when Pyro would get called out on Twitter by this person who went by the name of Lovebird or Ivory, and they claimed that Pyro groomed them and that they had screenshots to prove this. And apparently when all of this happened, this person was 15. They also claimed that Pyro sent all kinds of freaky stuff like not safe for work drawings and YouTube videos, as well as asking them to compile questionable material for him. So this person would later go on to post the screenshots exposing Pyrocynical for being an absolute freak.
To be honest, I'd pick you up, hug you while rubbing you against my huge sweaty boobs, then kiss your cheeks telling you how much I loved you, and then kiss you on the lips and let out a hard belch into your mouth. Eat your cock up with my ass, TBH, IDK, fart so long and hard on your lap, you wouldn't be able to breathe. my ass and back would be dripping in sweat. Got the thick of my dragon, by the way.
So yeah, a little bit of context to this craziness. Pyrocynical is known for having a weird ass fetish on fat people and farts.
I'm saying, of course you play a game where you make things fat. Stop! For 5 minutes! Stop!
So he's a bad person because he likes fat people who fart a lot.
Forgot the cake. I want to play something now.
Oh, hey, my favorite pretty boy, thank you, Pyro. What's your favorite fat furry?
Oh my god.
Asking so I know what to draw and
Oh
send
my
to your
God.
PO box. I expect it to be framed and hung on the wall.
This is the third time this has happened now.
So yeah, that was basically him leaking his Discord where we can see that someone made a model of his OC but fat, and then he just ended stream because, well, what the fuck, right? Anyway, so this is more or less the very bare bones of the situation. I mean, it goes way deeper, but like I said, I do not want to make a 10-hour long video. If you're curious, I will link the videos I use as a source in the description. So Tom Dark would make 3 videos on this situation that I know of at least, and they would be very poorly received, and he got raged out of this universe. But this did not stop Tom. He really wanted to take down Pyro, so much that he went out of his way to create a Google Docs on this whole situation with a lot of what he considered to be case-winning evidence. He was so proud of this doc that he even signed this and then used it to make his second video on the Pyrocynical situation.
This isn't the case of a 2-year age gap. This is a sophomore in college and a sophomore in high school being over DMs. And as I clearly shown here and in my video, he clearly knew Ivory's age and lied about it after the fact to get out of it.
So the worst case scenario isn't Pyro forgot to ask Ivory for his age, and now it's Pyro was well aware Ivory was a minor when this driven conversation took place.
If one person comes out below the age of 16, one single person from anywhere in the community that can prove what Ivory's proved so far, Pyro's.
It's so funny to see the Avengers assemble and trying to back up this dude's bullshit. I mean, just the fact of hearing Boblax there is fucking hilarious, dude. And to be honest, I am quite disappointed of the Oreo, but I can say that I'm surprised. After all, he recently admitted in one of his streams that Tom came crying to him like a baby when the whole N-word situation happened, the same as when he made this second video and he had to call him out on his lousy Google Docs. And well, we all know how the story between Nick and Boblax went down. And by the way, I want to take this moment to say that I am obviously not doing this for clout, because making this video, going against the big boys of the commentary community like Tom Dark and the Oreo and other people that I will mention later, means that I'm already banned from that community before even setting a foot there. But it is what it is, this is my channel and here I just speak my mind, even if it's career suicide. So yeah, going back to Tom taking L's.
Okay, so, where were we?
I believe you were about to educate us with your magnus opus, Mr.
I don't even understand what's going... Like, this guy's video... I don't know what he's trying to say here. So, Pyrocynical likes fat furries that fart. Turkey Tom made videos, then he started rambling about how people don't like him. Where is this going?
Turkey, please enlighten us.
In my last video, I talked about the allegations against Pyrocynical, a popular YouTuber with more than 4 million subscribers, who had some startling allegations made against him by a Twitter user by the name of Ivory Rasmus. There was a lot of turmoil around these allegations at the time, with many accusing Ivory of lying due to the way that they handled the allegations, which admittedly were not the best at first. That being said, the commentary community going on to call him a liar and a clout chaser, as well as calling the allegations that he had made about Pyrocynical false, was completely unjustified. On the 6th of December, I released a document on Twitter titled Proving Pyrocynical's Guilt, where I sought to dispel some of the criticisms made of myself and Ivory, as well as reveal some new information that Ivory submitted to me as more evidence. Today, I'll go over some of the major information from that document, as well as as interject some of my own opinion and thoughts.
So this Ivory person that started all of this contacted Tom with more screenshots that, according to them, further prove the grooming situation and the most important claim that had been made so far against Pyro, which was basically that he was doing all of that weird crap with this kid, fully aware that they were 15 while Pyro was 19.
On December 3rd, Ivory messaged me on Twitter to give me some more information. He alleged that he had found some old Discord messages with Pyrocynical's current girlfriend, Ida, who originally messaged Ivory to victim blame him and say that what had happened wasn't that bad. To prove that the messages were real, Ivory even clicked on Ida's account at the end of the video. Ivory sent me some very incriminating messages between him and Ida, where she clearly acknowledges his age.
So according to Tom's logic, because Ida acknowledged the age of this person, by default Pyro also should have known. However, as we will see later, this was not the case. So this video is kinda trash, so I would just list its main points and that of the document, and these are that Pyrocynical knew the age of Ivory. He was looking to escalate things from just weird furry crap to a real relationship. On this passage of Pyro's response that he made on Reddit, Tom makes it sound like by conversations that many of you would consider weird and distasteful, Pyro is admitting to some sort of sexual PDF file thing, when in reality he was referring to the terrible fat fart fetish. Another thing related to this is the fact that Tom accused Pyro of deleting Discord messages to hide this whole situation.
Messages of Pyrocynical admitting to trying to cover things up. Here's a message of Pyro saying he cleared out his Discord DMs. Here's another one where he's asking Thaf9 how to clear out Discord DMs. You can see him here clearly asking how to run a script on Discord to delete his messages en masse. Honestly, it just doesn't look like the activity of someone who is completely innocent, or someone who has nothing to hide.
Well, it turns out that, as we will see later, this was just Pyro trying to cover his ass, not from grooming a minor, but from people finding out that he was a freak and a weirdo that likes to eat nail farts. Finally, another big claim of Tom is that according to him and Ivory, Pyro wanted to arrange a private meeting with this person in real life.
Additionally, while digging through the DMs, we were able to find some messages where Ivory and Pyro were talking about meeting up in real life, and Ivory clearly talks about how he would have to get a fake ID in order to travel overseas and see Niall. It's worth noting that at the time of these DMs taking place, Pyro would be 20 and Ivory would be 16. However, the idea of them meeting IRL at all is something that we haven't seen before in these DMs, and I think that the fact that he specifically references needing a fake ID is further proof that Pyro had to know his age.
But this would also get debunked later with Pyro's new response.
Age. The subreddit also resorted to needless character assassinations and calling him racist based off of old screenshots, which are completely unrelated to the allegations as a whole.
Yeah, I wonder why it doesn't surprise me Turkey Tom trying to downplay someone else's racist allegations.
Your ain't ready. Contradictory evidence thus far. And the real shock here, the real disgusting aspect, isn't just what Pyrocynical did initially. It's the cover-up and the deception. In his response, he unironically used the victim wanted it excuse to justify his conversations with a minor.
Wait, is this the same guy that said this before?
Whether or not she contributed to the likelihood of this happening?
Well, at least you could say Tom does not victim blame anymore.
It's really disappointing for me to see, as someone who is a fan of his content and has had pleasant interactions with him in the past, but I can't ignore this. It's really, really bad.
This is almost ironic, dude. Basically the same reason I am making this video. Like I said, I've watched many videos from this guy, and I think that most of the times, at least recently, he had decent takes, but finding out all of the shit he did, dude, it's just bad. But anyway, Pyrocynical did respond directly to Tom. Well, not really, he didn't mention his name, but he did say that he was basing his response on the document that Tom wrote.
Okay, so Tom made a mistake about allegations that he was having inappropriate conversations with a minor?
Recently, to those who are unaware, I've been accused of grooming a 15-year-old boy when I was 19. That I'm some kind of predator and was aware of his age all along. This is categorically untrue and a complete lie. The supposed proof for these insane allegations is paper-thin and embarrassingly wrong. I originally made a response on my subreddit, and I truly believed the evidence I provided was enough. And for a time it was. But a few days ago, a poorly written Google Doc has surfaced claiming that I have lied in my response, and I'm 100% guilty.
Then Pyro would proceed to explain the origins of this terrible fetish that he had, which led to this whole situation.
When I was 19 and 20, I liked to take part in this degenerate furry roleplay with pretty much anyone that would reciprocate. And looking back on it now, the word cringe, that doesn't near do enough justice to how sad this all was. These conversations never led to any nudes being exchanged. It was just purely fantasy garbage, something which Ivory himself confirms.
Did he ever ask you for nudes?
No.
Then he would go on to debunk the whole story of him being aware of Ivory's age.
But let me be very clear. I had absolutely no idea that he was 15. I absolutely did not lie in my original Reddit post, and I would like to emphasize that. Ivory himself did not disclose to me directly that he was 15, and the evidence itself supports this too. Up until September this year, I'd be perfectly cool with him. We were still speaking and still on very good terms.
Pyro would then proceed to share an interview that Ivory did with Tommy C, where apparently they admitted that they weren't even sure what grooming meant.
Ivory himself even struggles to explain how what I did was grooming.
How were you groomed? Because you don't need to be groomed for this to be wrong. Is it really fair that you use the word grooming? And if that's true, if you feel that's true, where was this going?
See, I'm not like, I don't know. I was in a call with my friend when I typed it out, and I typed I remember I typed that and asked is that okay?
Because it reads more like a YouTube thumbnail. Do you honestly believe? Did you not understand the definition of the word?
I feel like it was forcing manipulating a child into a sexual situation.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what that word means to me.
The next point Pyrocynical would debunk was him allegedly trying to get together in real life with Ivory.
The only thing I can possibly think of is inviting him and a bunch of other people to an event in the UK. And somehow this got spun as me buying him a plane ticket to fly him out to have sex with him. Sive, PewDiePie's editor, is one of the many people I invited to this event, and he agrees the claim is just complete bullshit.
Vegan is a thing. Donate $2. VG, how do you respond to people who say we should continue farming animals in order to cause more deforestation with the goal of reducing wild animal populations to decrease net suffering? You do not need animal agriculture to do that. Apart from huge violations, I have intuition it increased net suffering. Yeah, because you're farming animals. So just chop down trees and increase human habitation. You don't need animal agriculture for any of that. Thanks for the donation. Vegan is a thing.
I never thought in my life I'd have to ever justify something like this, but I do remember back in 2017, Niall invited me and a bunch of other people to drink with him. To say something sexual was going to happen in a very public event, it's just false. Seriously. There's just no question about that.
Ivory himself even said he did not get any sexual tones from this.
When he invited you, was there any kind of indication that it was sort of a date in any way? That there would be a wink-wink, date-like act of sexual interaction? Did he give you that idea at all?
He didn't, like, if he was, I didn't pick up on it.
After that, he would go on over Tom's claims that he should have known Ivory's age because he was following them for a good while on Twitter, but again, Pyrocynical would debunk this too.
Okay, now this document, it tries really, really hard to prove that I knew Ivory's age, despite the fact that they have nothing concrete. Pyrocynical never saw any of the tweets of Ivory explicitly saying that he was 15 years old on an account Pyrocynical follow and interacted with regularly. They then provide a list of Ivory stating his age multiple times on Twitter, so if I'm so sure that I didn't know he was 15, how would I have missed this? This is something I said in my original Reddit statement. He never once disclosed the fact that he was 15 at the time these exchanges commenced. He didn't include his age in his bio until he was 16, but I was not on Twitter between the 28th of December 2016 until the 29th of June 2017, as I was suspended. It would have been a hell of a lot less likely for me to see all but one of these tweets that's been used as evidence in this Google Doc. My Reddit post clearly shows that I was suspended from Twitter at the time that they were made, and that of course leaves the very last one. But like, what are the chances of you catching one specific tweet when you follow hundreds of people? I brought this up in my Reddit post as well, but it's been deliberately left out as some like shit attempt at manipulation.
Finally, he will address the allegations of him deleting Discord messages because he was afraid that he was going to get exposed for being a PDF file. But as I said before, the only thing that he was afraid of, and with reason, is people finding out his weird fetishes.
There's a message that was used of me basically having a breakdown that was put in Ivory's original post, saying pretty much how everyone's going to find out and I have to keep looking over my shoulder, like my paranoia was through the roof. And this has been twisted, of course, to make it seem that I am guilty for grooming a 15-year-old. I think it's quite obvious what, like, I'm actually worried about. I didn't want the public to find out that I was a complete degenerate and into this, like, furry roleplay shit, and yeah, anyone would be embarrassed by that.
I mean, I agree with this dude. The only reason that being outed as an absolute freak didn't end his career is because he got accused of being a PDF file, which he successfully debunked, and then people kinda didn't care about the other stuff. So I guess in a way, it did kinda help Pyro to get that out of his chest. Anyway, so overall, Pyro's response was really solid, and most of the internet sided with him on the whole grooming allegations. I mean, everyone still thinks that he's a freak, but at least not a harmful one. But Turkey Tom would not care about all of his theories being disproved by Pyrocynical, and he would release yet another video responding to the response of Pyro, where he basically kept trying to prove that he was indeed a PDF. Anyway, this video is terrible, and you can tell thanks to the horrible like to dislike ratio. Tom tries to defend himself from Pyro's accusations of him making that Google Doc with malicious intentions, but he does a really poor job at justifying himself for his actions.
In reality, this was me doing my best to put all the information on the table and allow some room for interpretation for what people think. I intentionally didn't make a judgment call, and I tried to make more non-definitive statements in the document as more information was and still is coming out. I wanted anyone to be able to draw their conclusions about the topic. This is not malicious or cowardly in any way, as Pyrocynical claims.
It is. It is absolutely malicious, and it is absolutely cowardly. You're a combination of cowardly and malicious. You are cowardlicious, bro.
Another way he tries to frame me as being disingenuous is by claiming that the document leaves so much out because I don't say
What is it with all these pedos on the internet?
Well, where else are they gonna be? Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
So later in the document that he never sent nudes.
They also post a screenshot of Ida saying that I did this with everyone. There's this one part of the doc that claims that people make the mistake of not watching an entire video before they pass judgment. And this is like bitterly ironic. You make that claim, but you leave so much out of my original statement. It's written with like such cruel intentions, and it waits until page 16 out of 19, only then to confirm that I never actually sent or received nudes.
While this is the case, this wasn't a malicious move, and this isn't really a point I even had to acknowledge because the original accusations had nothing to do with sending naked pictures of himself to anyone. He claims that I hid this detail in the middle of a paragraph, but it's right there. I can't hide the words. You just have to read it.
Then he would go on and on about Pyro victim blaming, which is so ironic coming from the guy that did the same to someone that was an actual victim and lost their life for it.
She did not deserve to be murdered for what she did. However,
I mean, this guy has no shame, huh? Anyway, then he would proceed to lie to his teeth by saying that his original conclusion was not that Pyro was a PDF file and that he just wanted to expose him for being a fetish freak, when in reality on his 3 videos, Turkey Tom's main focus was the fact that Ivory was 15 during all of this situation.
So bad. The original conclusion that I reached in my second video was not that Pyrocynical was a groomer or a pedophile, but that he was so depraved that he was willing to talk to basically anyone in a sexual manner, regardless of age.
I mean, that's such bullshit, literally just changing his arguments to fit his narrative because he saw how poorly received his shitty videos were. And the most hilarious part is that Tom would end his final video on this matter by saying that this wasn't over yet.
Nothing wrong. And that Ivory is a clout chaser. That is exactly what the majority of the public wants. But that's simply the wrong thing for me to do, and I will not. There is a long history of degenerate, unjustifiable behavior from Pyrocynical. This story is far from over.
3 years ago, by the way. I guess the story wasn't so far from...
I mean, if you're going to have sexual conversations with anonymous people online, you'd kind of want to ask their age. Like, I don't think that's the most unreasonable thing. Like if some random person messaged me and like talking about sexual things and I was into it and I wanted to continue the conversation and I look at their profile and there's like nothing about their age and maybe there's a few weird posts about Roblox or something, I'd be like, how old are you? So, I mean, yeah.
It's a shame that the internet, once a place for entertainment and fun, has now become a safe space for child predators.
Yes. Thanks for the donation, Dodo.
From being over. I mean, I am not saying that I'm always right, everyone makes mistakes, but this guy not owning up to them is what makes him an absolute clown in my eyes. And to close this section, basically this is the best summary you can get out there from this situation. Brought to you by Low HP.
Here comes the bouncing ball of justice. Tonight on Rock Bottom, we go undercover at a sex farm for sex groomers.
Lied in my response, and I'm 100% guilty. I absolutely did lie in my original Reddit post, and I would like to emphasize that. Recently, to those who are unaware, I've been grooming a 15-year-old boy. This is categorically true. I'm a sexual predator. I took advantage of it.
Get back, Mr.
Pyro.
No! Evidence may not have.
So I had to watch it. In said video, WestJet goes over Turkey Tom, calling him out because WestJet did make a video about a topic that apparently he did not research very well.
Are you retarded? What is wrong with you? Do you have a WestJet? Do you actually have a brain? Are you fucking retarded?
Yes.
Like, do you have a brain?
Yep, that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
A couple of days ago, I uploaded a video about a VTuber's cheating allegations. Then eventually I deleted it because some of the stuff was kind of like iffy. My research wasn't the best, and Turkey Tom roasted me.
Are you fucking retarded? Yo, is this person fucking retarded?
Yes.
WestJet then would admit to his mistake of not reading the full document.
Like, did you not read it?
Turkey Tom made a whole video clowning me, and honestly, I deserve to be clowned. I didn't read the full document. I skimmed through 90 pages, but there were quite a few things he omitted which made me look worse, so I gotta clap back. She calls cheating exercising autonomy over her body.
No, she did not. No, she didn't. Are you okay? I actually have to pull up the document at this point in time. Okay, this is actually insane. This is actually nuts.
Then Turkey Tom would tell WestJet that he's a lousy reporter because he doesn't do his research.
Situation. He called him out. He did walk that line a little bit here. Coco pressure into having sex when she didn't want to. I don't feel bad for him at all. In fact, I wish he had done it again just for retribution because that would have been funny.
I humbly disagree. I feel like if a guy's abusive, that's the last person you'd want to cheat on because that's just a recipe for disaster.
And at this point in time, I have to pull up this clip of Tom yapping about his work and holding himself on a pedestal due to his research, or well, at the very least, giving himself the right of criticizing others for this.
Frankly, I like WestJet's videos, but I never had like a lot of respect for his research in the first place, and this only once again confirms that to me because he is literally
on a 9 to 5, I have to pick and choose my battles, okay? So anyway, Tom would get caught in 4K saying this.
I don't care if a guy cheats on a girl and I don't know them. I don't care if a girl cheats on a guy and I don't know them. It's not my problem, okay? I have cheated before. I have dated people who have cheated before. It's not my fucking, like, it's not chat's problem. It's not the world's problem. It doesn't matter, okay? It's like a thing that happens in relationships. This is actually nuts. Wait, Tom cheated? Wait, Tom cheated on someone? Yes. Welcome to being a fucking adult. 70% of every adult you meet will have cheated on someone at some point in their life, okay?
Welcome to being an adult, huh? I didn't know that being an adult meant being a coward, a piece of garbage, a lying sack of shit.
Oh my god, dude. We're complaining about this.
So spineless that is not able to tell the truth to someone else's face, instead going behind their back and hurting them, possibly giving this person trauma and trust issues for the rest of their lives. Well, I guess the Big Lebowski is still not an adult. I think I don't need to clarify that no, cheating on someone is not in fact being an adult. An actual responsible adult would go to the other person and talk to them about the problem, or just end the relationship before doing something so retrograde as what Mr. Tom is saying. And the fact that he just said that in such a calm and confident manner is so funny, dude, especially when you take into consideration the next and final part of this video.
Bro, like, there's so many different reasons and situations why somebody might cheat. Like you can't just paint it with a broad brush and say, oh, you're a fucking worthless scumbag piece of shit. Like, what if he was dating somebody who had no sexual interest whatsoever? Like, you know, just one of these chicks who has no fucking sex drive. And then she's also fucking crazy and wouldn't let him watch porn. And then he's kind of thinking of, I don't think this relationship's gonna work out. Like, this is just, you know, this is just draining on me. Then he knew some girl who was into him for a long... Like, you don't know what the fucking circumstances are.
So I decided to put this part at the end of this video because from all of the points that I've discussed so far, this one is the least serious one, and it's actually quite funny to be honest. And besides, unlike the rest, these are mostly allegations with circumstantial evidence that in my opinion make me believe that this story is true. However, like I said, these are just allegations. So on the previous section, Mr. Welcome to Being an Adult was lecturing us on how people need to grow up and accept that at some point in their lives, they are either going to cheat on someone or be cheated on, blatantly admitting to having cheated himself, making it look like it wasn't a really big deal. Well, it turns out that Turkey Tom, the most base Sigma male on YouTube, allegedly got cheated on by one of his exes. So the story goes that this other YouTuber known as Lyrix, who at the same time was part of the commentary community, and Tom's ex-girlfriend, who goes by the name of Kai, apparently decided to join the adult world and got together to play Fortnite. Wink wink. This story was spreading like a wildfire, and so people started talking about it online. Then at some point, Lyrix himself would be caught with his pants down on a stream with other two dudes, one called Alberto and the other one called Salvo.
Question, is it true that you
So I sent you the
girlfriend?
Oh my god, Salvo. Come on.
Is that true?
Is that true? We had to go here. Do we have to go here?
I'm just wondering.
No, I don't know what the you're talking about.
So,
I don't know.
so you can go on the record. So you can go on the record to say you did not fuck Turkey Tom's girlfriend.
Yes.
I thought you had principles. I thought you had principles, Lyrics. I thought you always told the truth. I thought you always told the truth.
Well, that's just a rumor.
Where's the clip?
No, it's not. It's confirmed.
Alberto's and Lurix's reaction, in my opinion, immediately give away the fact that they really don't want to talk about this. Lurix gets all nervous, and Alberto saying, come on, do we have to go there? It's really a sus way to react. I mean, if the whole thing was nothing, they would have just laughed about it and moved on. And to make things worse, during that call, Salvo would keep pressing Lurix for him to comment on the cheating situation.
Lyrics, you told me a year ago that you fucked her. Why are you lying now? Because you're back in the community?
What?
I'm about to play the clip.
Salvo.
I'm just curious. He talks about principles, but he told me a year ago that he did it. But now that he's trying to get it,
Salvo, I don't know what the fuck, Salvo, I don't know what the fuck you're memeing about. I don't take anything you say seriously, but you are funny. But if you have any evidence, I mean, drop it. I mean, like,
I don't have evidence. I'm just.
So his girlfriend cheated on him, and that says what about him?
Genuinely and actively asking.
Where did he tell you? Why should I take anything you say seriously, bro?
Because it's a question. It's a question. He told me after he joined a live stream where I was dunking on flamenco, he said he has things on Turkey Tom, and he'll tell me off stream, and he told me, and I didn't tell anyone about it, and it got out, and I'm just asking him about it.
Yeah, true. All right, let's play the clip.
Are you denying? Why are you denying now?
Do I have to address this meme, dude? This is a meme.
It's not a meme. We know it's not a meme.
Then
we're just wondering.
Drop any evidence.
We don't need evidence. We don't need evidence. Are you denying?
Was
yes
it
or no?
a call? Was it? I've said it multiple times.
So you're denying?
Yeah. So a couple of points to address here. Salvo asks Lurix why is he denying these allegations of him being a cheating scumbag, and if it is because he is, quote, back on the community. And he's referring to the fact that Lurix got kicked out of the commentary community by Tom's buddies, who, like I mentioned before, were the big boys at the time, and apparently they had the power to do such things. The second thing I want to point out is that Salvo mentioned that a year ago Lurix called him on stream to say that he had some bombs to drop about Turkey Tom, but then he got cold feet. Salvo claims that back then Lurix was about to say that he indeed f***ed Tom's ex-girlfriend.
Some very important information about Turkey Tom.
Boom! Let me replay that, guys, right? So, guys, keep in mind, a year ago, when I hear LaRox talk about how he has very important information about Turkey Tom, while he's kicked out of the commentary community, it doesn't register with me. I think that he wants to say it.
Jalen, they were in a Discord call that had to end abruptly because Jalen would air some crazy leaks about this situation, including the fact that apparently Turkey Tom showed how much it hurts to be an adult, and he allegedly carved Guy's name on his chest.
No, dude, I don't give a fuck, though. I don't. Keep saying the N-word. Keep doing dumb shit, because then I could make money.
Yeah. I'll just be sure not to carve my girlfriend's name into my chest.
Okay, can you? That is, and she left. That is not. That is not. You have. Jalen should have not said that. That is not. That wasn't me. Wait, don't get the wrong impression. That was not. Wait. No, now it sounds like that's something that I did, and she just exposed me. That's not. That's someone else. Okay, this is not good, dude. Jalen knows too much too. Why does Jalen know that? This is not good. Welcome to being a adult.
Again, Lurix's attitude here is, in my opinion, that of someone who knows very well that what Jalen just said actually happened. I mean, why else would he say Jalen knows too much? Anyway, later on, some DMs between Lurix and Jalen were leaked by Jalen himself, by the way. And once again, Lurix was put between a rock and a hard place. So in these DMs, we can see that Jalen posted a picture of Tom without a t-shirt and went to edit Guy's name on MS Paint, alluding to the carving allegations. Lurix would get triggered by this and would say,
I mean, it's pretty clear that this probably didn't happen, like him carving his girlfriend's name in his chest. Like by the way, I've also seen Turkey Tom without his shirt off. Like, we're in a change room at a gym. I didn't see any scars of somebody's name on his chest.
Hey, dude, what the f***? Why would you tweet this? Please delete. I trusted you for some reason and told you something that I shouldn't have. I mean, that right there is almost admitting to it. I don't know what other way can we see this, especially when he then sends him the screenshot of Tom with his ex's name on his chest, and the evidence incriminating Lurix and by default Tom for being a cock and a cringe emo just kept coming and piling up.
But now since the tide's turned against...
So... why would you tweet this? Can you delete it? Trusted you for some reason and told you something I shouldn't have. Might be an element of truth to this. Okay.
Dude, what the f***? Why would you tweet his ex's name?
But now since the tide's turned against Tom a little bit publicly, now he's going full unhinged mode and trying to use any justification possible to try to snake Turkey Tom. Which, by the way, I'm pretty fucking confident Alberto behind the scenes has been feeding all the information to this sector where you guys probably heard the allegations about fucking Tom and whatever. Obviously, I'm not going to talk about my own personal life on stream. If you expect me to talk about my own personal life, especially things that are of that detail live on stream, you're obviously delusional. Of course, I'm not going to go on about that publicly.
This is not good. That was just nothing.
was hurting too much. Anyway, so to wrap up, after Tom going viral for saying that cheating is based, he went on a Chat Logic stream and he would ask Tom about the whole cock and cringe emo carving allegations, and Tom's answers were really weird. I mean, you would think that if none of that happened, he would just deny, but he left the door open for interpretation.
I don't want to make it awkward, but chatter asking about lyrics, Tom. Any comment?
What do you want to ask?
Apparently you blocked him or he blocked you, or both. What's that about?
Oh, I blocked him.
Why?
I don't think they've been friends for like the last year.
Yeah, we haven't been friends for a few years. Obviously.
Any reason?
Yeah, there's a lot of reasons.
When he came back, okay. No, when Lyrics came back, he was like threatening Tom and shit like that a while ago with Jalen. Remember?
It'd be so funny to see once again Nicholas Diorio trying to sweep for Tom at every moment. Like, Broly didn't even let Tom answer the question by himself, dude.
Let me speak! Yeah, so to be clear, I have no intention to leak anything about anyone. I have literally no desire to do that, and I would only do it if someone else did it. So that's all I'm saying. But I don't hate Lyrics. There's other stuff involved there, but I just don't want to be around him, frankly. That's about it.
Okay. I'm just giving the people what they want, Tom, okay? I'm trying to be fair here.
No, that's fair. I mean, I get it, it's a drama stream. Yeah, I get it.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of rumors flowing around about it. But I'm only going to clarify it if I have to, basically. Yeah.
Are you into blood play? Yes or no?
Extremely. I'm vampiric.
You're using a joke to get around it.
Am I into blood play? No, I'm not.
Cutting yourself. Are you into cutting yourself? And for the sake of your partner.
Am I into cutting myself? No, I'm not into cutting myself.
I think the most ridiculous part of this whole cheating situation is the carving her name part. I mean, yeah, anyone can get cheated.
Yeah. Again, I'm not seeing any actual evidence that he did this.
On, sad as that is, but dude, carving someone else's name for them to come back, and after they already cheated with someone you knew? Yikes, not so based, Tom, not so based. Turkey Tom is definitely an interesting character. Like I said, he has some decent takes, and people seem to find the guy really likable. However, I don't think he's someone that should be going around virtue signaling after the shit that he did and say in the past, and I really never heard him apologize for none of it. I mean, he lied on the Pyro situation, he said some really nasty stuff publicly on Twitter, and he had that horrible take on the Bianca Devins case. I mean, at least regarding the last thing, he did take the video down, but anyway, I don't really have
Whatever. Don't really care about any of that shit, especially the cheating and the stupid N-word crap. Like, oh my god. Talk about pearl clutching. Jaquavius Cumberdale donated $2. Her name is Sarah. Is she good? Think she's pretty good, but I want a second opinion. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, that's a good cat. Oh wow. Oh my goodness. Oh Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, that's a good cat. Thanks for the donation, Jaquavius. Grand Dam donate $2.
If you watch my videos, you know I'm not a big fan of Planet.
Athletic bodybuilding, upper body workouts. Those look like exercises.
New Mr. Beast allegations have dropped yet again.
Don't really care about more Pegasus. The guy's kind of a trash YouTuber. But, I'm going to go work out, and then have a relax, and then stream at 6. Thanks for that donation, though, Grandam. I just rather see this information presented by somebody other than that fucking more Pegasus idiot. At the Mario yesterday, it's not worth it. But I'm gonna go get some exercise, then we'll stream at 6, so the next stream will be in 2 hours. So I'll see you guys then. Big thanks to everybody who donated in Streamlabs, and I'll just be back in a couple hours.